your sleeping soul take flight, take me through the night, down, down, down by the river, down, down, down by the river, hanging moon in fog, mist will lead where you belong, sweep me off my feet, down, down, down by the river, down, down, down by the river, down, down, down by the river, Pinky.
Okay, hello. Welcome back to the stream. As usual, I made a mistake on some of the choices I made before, and I knew something was off when those harpies destroyed my entire team in less than 3 turns. So I thought, what did I do differently last time that allowed me to actually survive these harpies and save this little boy? And I looked it up, and I actually can start that quest anytime. I can't discover the beach before I take a long rest. So I pulled it back a little bit to before I discovered the beach, right after I spoke to Raphael, which is great because that's going to give me time. Oops, sorry about that. That's going to give me time to go in and redo the Alfira scene because let's face it, my rogue has no performance abilities, and I
Never a
just
dull moment.
deprived you of a really wonderful, sweet, and tender scene with Alfira, which is really important, I think, in the context of this story, which you will find out hopefully in the next episode or the episode after. But brace yourself. So let's go talk to Alfira again, and we will start from there and do things just a little differently this time.
Remind me. No, that doesn't work. Damn it. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
Okay, so I am going to stay silent and listen again.
Change? No. Damn it!
I'm going to say, "Are you all right?" again.
No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't. Nothing fits, you know?
Okay, so I'm just going to pick number 2. That's the creative process for you, agony and ecstasy, mostly agony.
True. And when you finally perfect a song, there's nothing like it. But when you're stuck and it's just getting worse, ugh.
I'm just going to say this grove could have, I'll say, can I help you? I'm going to ask if I can help.
It can't hurt. I have an extra loot, if you want.
First things first, what's the song about? We're not going to try to perform it.
My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her dancing beneath the stars. A huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble. Like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect.
Keep going. What would you say to your teacher if she were here right now?
Words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down. Yes, yes!
smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last lights down. Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Sorry.
Uh, let's see. So I guess the song was beautiful, worthy of a few tears.
Thanks. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
I'm sure your teacher would be proud to see you.
She'd yell at me for that clunky verse. And make me play till my fingers were raw. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Finish the Weeping Dawn. For her. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Too sweet. Odiously sweet. The vomitous gall within despairs at your kindness.
Okie dokie. All right, so we are going to stay far away from the beach for right now, but that's okay because we have a number of other things we need to accomplish here. The first thing that we need to accomplish is this direction. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. So a big part of the game here is obtaining your companion's suit. And Will, Astarion, and Gale, they're going to have different things that they approve and disapprove of. So I am going to go to camp. No, I'm not. Yes, I'm going to go to camp. And I'm going to lose Will. I have to lose Will for a minute because he will not like what I'm about to do. He won't like it even a little bit.
The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think?
You mean Raphael? I'm just going to say, spare me the parables. I have no intention of bargaining with the likes of them.
That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with. And then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure. But the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Will seems to know what he's talking about. See what Gale has to say.
Do you feel as flattered as I do? Fighting to dine with a devil.
Devils rarely approach mortals without some nefarious intent. Maybe we'd be wise to avoid it.
Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us. Badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity.
Huh. What is it you think this devil wants so very badly?
Our souls. But I suspect that's but his opening offer. Let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand. If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. A quality they share with many humans, come to think of it.
Ah. And what do you think Raphael's ambition could be?
I'm the foggiest. But, based on the evidence before us, we can make certain deductions as to why he sought out our merry band. Fact one, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact two, a devil offers to take it away. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles. So, I say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out again, and when he does, there's a mighty bargain to be made. Remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
Oh. He's ready to double cross Raphael. He's already a few steps ahead, or at least trying to get a few steps ahead. Let's see what Lae'zel has to say about this.
This devil Raphael flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
Oh. Kithrak, what does that mean?
Githyanki Knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissars and enforcers of my Queen Vlaakith's will. Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak's silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it.
Why were those knights chasing the Mind
The
Flayer?
Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many plains.
Okay. I'm sure Astarion has something to say about this.
Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us. Well, this gets better and better. Shop around, he said. He seems sure we won't find anything. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far.
He's not. We still have options.
Maybe. But all that, take your time, I'll wait, nonsense. He's playing with us. He reminds me of, well, someone I used to know. Someone I like to play with people. Creatures like them don't play games. Unless they know they can win.
So what do you think we should do, Astarion?
We keep hunting for answers. What other choice do we have? This is no ordinary Mind Flayer parasite. Who tampered with it, and why? What do they have planned for us? And why are we important enough that a devil comes knocking on our door? If we find those answers, we might have a chance.
Good point. Okay, let's go talk to Shadowheart. I'm sure she has something to say about this.
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him?
Wow. Maybe he's a devil. We shouldn't trust him. Simple as
No
that.
doubts at all. He seemed powerful and very knowledgeable about our problem. Not the worst prospect we've stumbled across. As long as you can look past what he is.
I can say I've changed my mind, or I must admit I'm feeling less sure all of a sudden. Enough about me. What do you think is best? Let's see.
I'll tell you in due course. I just wanted to see how close we are in thinking, first of all.
Let's see. Should I change my mind or no? I'm not going to change my mind. I'm not going to just change my mind.
Good. That's what I wanted to hear.
Okay.
I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us.
Huh. I didn't realize you were so well versed in mental and emotional torment, Shadowheart.
Aren't you glad that I am? It's an effective trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael.
Okay. All right. So, I'm gonna risk displeasing her a little bit here and ask her about the artifact.
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Okay. And then those murals in the grove, something about them seemed to catch your eye.
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
Okay, well, I'm gonna leave.
Cast aside some of you.
Oh, yes, I need to get rid of Will. So let me do that. Excuse me, Will. I'm going to do something
Well,
that would greatly displease you, and I need your approval right now for reasons. So
Are
you're
you
gonna
sure?
Have to stay here.
The blade stands at the ready.
Yeah, you can stay here. I'll be back.
And just when things were warming up.
Okay. Now, who do I want to bring along? I will bring along Shadowheart for this, because I think she'll see my... Shadowheart likes pragmatism, you know?
Something the matter?
Yeah, she's very evasive. So I'm going to have her join me.
All right. Some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
Shadowheart is evasive. Okay, so let's go back to the Tiefling camp. Notice I'm not resting yet, but there's a reason for that. A really terrible reason. Okay, so don't hate me. So we're just going to go this direction. And there's somebody I need to talk to. She's right over here.
Don't be grumpy, Roland.
Not really this
Get the
person,
city soon.
but I am going
I
to
am
talk to
not
her first.
grumpy. Scowl on your face.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
I could tell her I much prefer roasted dwarf, or I could just stop thinking about delicious dwarf and take the bowl. And I think that's what I'll do.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me. What I do
I
for some
have received
salt.
rule.
Why, hello there, sweetness. Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. You're twitching something fierce, love. And your eyes. You look like you don't know the meaning of the word sleep. Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Are you an alchemist?
Oh, nothing as fancy as that. But I come from a long line of women with a dab hand at such things. Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie. Oh, 'tis just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
I've been better. It's difficult to explain.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
Why, she sounds positively demented. I love it. Let's tell her everything.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
All right. I've got a mind flayer parasite in my head.
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet! My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but... yes, I may have something at home.
Oh. Such as?
I've collected some interesting bits and bobs over the years. You'll have to stop by my house, just at the edge of the forest. Let me mark it on your map. I'll be heading back soon, so I can meet you there. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
What harm? Go ahead and show me what you have.
Hey, bother.
I really could use an invisibility potion, but I don't have enough gold. And, I would like this staff, but I don't have any money, so... I have enough for that, though. So I'm going to take that, and... I have enough to buy 2? I do. Okay, well, hey, that's all right. I'll take all of that, and I'll just... Do I have anything I can sell? I can sell this water, this onyx. I have some things to sell. I'm not going to sell my grease bottle. I don't need this dark mine. I'm going to get rid of it. Let's see. I'm not going to use the hatchet or the scimitar or the daggers. I'm going to keep one of the daggers just in case. And I don't need this brimmed hat just yet, though I'm sure Gale would look old-fashioned. Now, I should have enough to get that invisibility potion now. I do! Yay!
Be careful on the road. I'd hate if something happened to you. Take care, Petal.
Oh. Okay. She is sure interesting.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Now, Zevlor is behind this door. So let's go talk to Zevlor. Let's see what he wants us to do.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Can you delay the ritual?
You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense.
Then why don't you get rid of her?
A low thought. But I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once.
What's it worth to you if I take her out?
To get these people to Baldur's Gate? Everything. I'm still hoping Korga can be swayed from this madness. But if not, leaders need to make tough decisions. We do what we must.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins...
Okay, so let's
they'll find it.
go back. We
Yes.
have a task that I need to complete. Here's somebody I want you to meet first. This cute little couple. They're adorable.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out. Thanks. I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
How can you make plans? I can't remember what I ate for breakfast.
Luck's been on our side this far. No reason to think it'll run out now.
Optimism, my friend. Try it out.
Surely destined for the slaughter. What would be more perfect than to die by your love's side? And no love was not enough.
Wow. Gee willikers. Okay. This direction. Who is this young man?
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
That forge is holding on by a thread. Are you a smith?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Okay, let's see what you got. I don't have any money, but let's look. So he's a smith, so naturally he's going to sell more armor type equipment, armor, weapons. None of which I can afford, but he also sells dye. And I collect a lot of dye in this game. Okay, nothing I can buy. We're just gonna leave. See you later, Dan. Okay, wrong direction.
Die if I met heroic reading of this place. Never gonna.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Your mind wanders. If the crossbow bolt shot through her mouth, would she taste the metal before she died?
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
Okay, this is wrong, isn't it?
I didn't ask for you to say a damn thing! Keep out of it!
I'm gonna step between the crossbow and the goblin.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too? You move!
I'm gonna detect your thoughts if I can. Oh, I might fail at this. Oh, fail. Oh.
Stop it! Get out of my head!
Oh no! No!
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids and
No.
your birdies and
No,
your
I don't want to
dogs.
fight them. I want to get away. No, no, no. I don't want to fight them. No, no. I don't. Ugh. Oh, wrong one. Oh, no. I don't want to fight them. I don't want to fight them. No, what have I done? I'm going to run away. I'll come back here later. Can I get out of here? Oh no.
Best be on my way.
I don't want to fight them. How do I get out of here?
Time for a cull.
Let's see. Let's run away. I do not want to fight those sweet little tieflings. Please don't make me fight them.
Sorry, every last
No! I don't want to fight them. Stop it. Stop fighting me. Oh no. No! No! Stop what you're doing, game. Stop it. Get back to camp. I cannot even move.
Can't afford to let up. On I go.
Let me run away.
With haste.
Let me run away. That's what I want to do. I keep fighting things. They're so cute.
Hungry for the slaughter.
I don't even have
Step
this
quick.
stuff. Like, I can't even get out of here. Oh, I can flee combat? Okay, good. Let me flee combat. Everybody's like gonna fight me? What? I can't have the whole tiefling camp fighting me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to fix this. Okay, so I know what you're thinking.
Is this some kind of sick joke?
But it isn't. And what I'm going to do is, because it doesn't matter what order you do these things in, I will go back after the stream and redo some of those conversations we just had. But I'm going to go directly to the goblin and just make different choices. I'm so sorry. But as you can see, a single choice can upset the balance of the entire game. If I had fought those tieflings, that would have changed so many things that I want to have happen. So many things.
Trying to help.
You nearly died.
So,
Your mother and I.
sorry about that. We're just gonna get rid of Will again. You know what? I'm gonna keep Will. Never mind. We'll just have to live with it. Let's go down and talk to the goblin again.
Excellent.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Cute. Okay, save or cry. So let me do that really quick.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Your mind wanders. If the crossbow bolt shot through her mouth, would she taste the metal before she died?
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
I didn't ask for you to say a damn thing! Keep out of it!
Okay, I got that.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too?
You, move! You're right. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? You'd better be right.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids. And your bird. And your dogs.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break, hmm? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you.
All right.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
All right. Can it be cured?
No. It cannot be cured. And I assure you I've left no page unturned in reaching that conclusion. I can keep this condition under control, as indeed I've done for a significant amount of time, but that was under different circumstances altogether. Home, in Waterdeep. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Your illness causes you to consume raw magic? I'm going to need the details.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Okay. I'd be happy to help.
You have my thanks. And fear not. Your implicit trust is well placed and will be rewarded with any and all means at my disposal. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Okay, so you can count on me. That's right. So hungry you could eat an artifact. Yes, indeed. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure nobody's looking. Hopefully, the whole camp won't attack me this time and force me to slaughter all.
I'm gonna buy the...
Bet I can crack that open.
Okay, I've let this crazy goblin free for some reason.
Why'd you open my cage? Think we're gonna be friends? Too late for that, Wargmeat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
This god of yours is new to me.
Goddess.
Oh.
We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
An all-powerful goddess that couldn't get you out of the cage?
Well, maybe she sent you to help me. And you will, if you want to save your skin.
Oh.
Help me escape, and I'll tell my mates to leave you alone. What do you say? We have a deal?
Okay. You got a deal. This is
Then hurry up and do it.
I knew it.
My tribe ain't as friendly as I am.
Follow me. I'll keep you
Happily.
safe.
Lead the way.
Yeah, I'm ticking Will off, which I really don't want to do right now. Shoot. But that's okay. I can fix that in a minute. So, I'm gonna go this direction.
That's curious.
So it's really hard to protect Saza. Let me make sure somebody has help.
A hero at heart.
I'm gonna make you heal for Will just because you were so grumpy about saving.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Let's see. Oh, I didn't pick up the extra health button. Oh, that's okay. I think we still have health. I only have these two, so I'm gonna split this. I'm just gonna send them to Will. You know what? I'm just gonna send these to Will.
The pride of the gate.
Wretched thing, pull yourself together.
Okay, so I'm gonna rush as quick as I can here. Avoid the mud.
Good sign.
Oh no, is she dead already? Oh, never mind. Well, I guess she's dead.
Did some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? I'll cut you to pieces. Kill him!
Come with me, I'll protect you. She dies instantly. Oh well, I can live without her, although she does have some funny lines later if I save her. Oh well. It is what it is.
I won't give in.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Come on, you guys. So there's a trap. You see that wolf up there? It shoots fireballs, and unfortunately, Saza took the brunt of it. So, sorry, Saza. Guess we won't get to see any of Saza's lines later.
Battle of wits.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Need to find a way forward.
Oh, I'm dead. This is great. This is great. Oh! Oh! Oh, no. Will, you better get up here and make yourself useful.
Fleet of foot.
throw some sticks over here and make these Pokeballs. He was probably better off in that cave. Oh well. I guess getting into the goblin camp is going to be considerably more difficult later.
Coming through.
Outflank, outsmart.
Eat this!
And Gale is down. Oh my gosh. Don't know how close is Staring to hit.
On my way.
Hopefully he won't slip in the mud. Looks like I'm going to have to heal myself.
Don't linger.
Oh my gosh. Alright, go. See if you can
No
use
time to
our
waste.
charm. Oh no, he slipped in the mud. Not good. Not good. Ah, mercy. Can't ignite that now. We can build with it. Oh, that was a good shot.
Outmaneuver them.
So each rogue that dual wields has a main hand and an offhand weapon. And if you strike with the offhand weapon first, you'll still have a main hand weapon attack you can use. Because of Asterian's unique situation, he often lives longer than the rest of my teammates. He's very hard to kill. But apparently he falls down in Greece. You have to be careful when you set traps because you're also setting them for yourself. Little pop on the bum, and you're just as good as new, Kettle. Boing! I will come back and explore this cave another time. I may lose those, though.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice.
Let's move.
You know, Tav may be able to do something about that.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice.
Will he respond to a health potion? Throw it in. Ah, that seemed to fix him.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
Huh. How did those goblins slip into the grove?
It's my fault. I thought I'd given them the slip, but they followed me through the tunnel back there. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Well, you're welcome. I really need rest. So none of my teammates are really healthy enough for me to go on through this tunnel because there are a number of traps here that will definitely kill me in my current state. So what I'm going to do is just loot these guys really quick, and we'll come back here later to get all the goodies that are in here, because there's quite a bit. Forgot to bring the rest of my team with me. No problem. Go this way. It is very possible in this game to forget you've left a teammate behind somewhere and just get really far away from them, and you have to try to figure out how to get them back to where you are. So it's a good thing to pay attention to those sorts of things, which I clearly was not.
Still breathing, despite everything.
You have my attention.
Okay.
Can't give up now. Looking ahead.
Nobody's here, so let me see if there's anything to steal. Not really very much, but every little bit helps. None of these tieflings suspect.
I could use the target practice.
I'm gonna go back to camp and let Shadowheart heal me. Let's see. Let me drop Will for just 1 minute.
Well met. Are you sure? The blade stands at the and just when things were warming up.
Okay, let's go talk to Shadowheart.
Something the matter?
Join me,
All
why
right.
don't you?
Some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
Especially if I need a cleric. So I need a cleric because she has an ability. Which all of her spells sponsor you stuff. Okay, let me see what I got in the way of potions and stuff that I have not gotten out of.
All's well
that
that ends.
So let's look inside
Not
the
as
camp
bad
chest.
as it could have.
I have a few things I can sell. So let me go ahead and sell them. I'm going to add that to there. And we're all going to go back this direction. We're going to go to camp and buy stuff. He's ready to lose his good eye if need be. That's right. That's Will for you.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
My whole team is brutalized. They are just a mess. They're just a mess. All right, let me sell you these things, guy. And let me look at your potions, because I'm in serious need of health potions. You've got Bupkis, buddy. This is all you have. Well, I'll take it. I can't take a long rest yet. Not yet. For a reason. There's a good reason for that. I just can't.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Fair. Now, let me... I'll drink you...
Quite ready for you.
I'll let Gale drink 2 potions. 1.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Charmed. Definitely charmed. Go ahead and drink Shadowheart's potion, because she doesn't...
Careful, I bite.
Do you now? And Asterion is just going to have to look a little beat up for a while. That's just the way it is.
What to do?
Now we're going to go back to camp, and we are going to pull our buddy Will back. I know it seems like a lot of song and dance, but there's a reason for it. And if you ever do play the game, you'll understand.
Something the matter?
We should journey separately for now, but I'll look for you
If you're
if I
sure.
need you again. Yeah, I'm sure.
Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
I don't know if her approval is high enough. I definitely need Will.
Well met. That's the spirit.
Where am I needed?
That will have to do.
All right. What now?
So we have another companion to meet, so we're going to head out to meet that companion. We're going to head to the Emerald Grove environment. Ah, yes. Well, see, that's why you need to play the game. You could keep Shadowheart. Wow. Okay. Head out this direction. We're actually going to meet 2 new companions, to be honest. Oh.
Was a time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to Arn.
Strange things are happening to us. Festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
I already got those guys before.
Goblin tracks. And far too many of them, too.
People up ahead.
Not like
Something's
that.
wrong.
What then?
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
His wound looks deep. I might be able to help. Let's see. Okay.
He's hurt badly, and Owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Why don't you tell me what this absolute is, huh?
What? Are you testing us? The Absolute is our goddess. She's going to rip down the old world order, start a new one. Then we'll be the ones with the power. Well, you will firstly, True Soul. You don't need me to explain that.
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice, and when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
Really?
That fellow had a tadpole in his head, and they consider him blessed? Chosen? What madness is this?
Boy, I've got to come up with a save. So I'm just going to say, a crude summary. You have to learn more of our faith, novice.
I'm sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me.
Why are you out here? It's obviously dangerous out here.
We know that all too well, ma'am, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives, survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
Okay. Well, I don't want to tell him I'm a survivor, obviously. But tell me more about them.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
Wow, seems pretty serious. Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for the druid Halsin.
I don't know any druids.
So I'm going to tell him to forget the owlbear. Just to go. You go on ahead.
What? And just... leave Ed? I suppose he'd want us to go on. Find a way to honor his sacrifice.
May the Absolute guide us.
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin, Saza. Curious.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Most corpses feel like toys before you, to be played with and discarded when you tire. This body seems different. A friend calls out from the corpse, desperate to be freed. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
So should I embrace the desire to commune with the tadpole? Will it to break free? Let my curiosity guide me? The tadpole is trying to influence me in this. I'm going to let my curiosity guide me and free the tadpole. Oh! stuff for camp, so I'll take that too. Oh, I've got a mind flayer specimen. Again, a parasite specimen. Now I have 2 of them. What will I do with them? Who knows? I guess we'll have to wait to find out.
I am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, Gale?
Sure. In silence.
Owlbear traps. Its nest must be nearby.
Owlbear track. Let's go meet the owlbear. We are not going to bury Ed. For the record, that is not happening.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
Well, I know I stink completely at performance. Let's see if I can made it.
The owlbear's one good eye flicks away for a moment. You follow its glance and see an owlbear cub. The owlbear stares, then sharply inhales your scent. It sits back, its eyes still fixed on you. A silent ultimatum. You can leave now, or step closer and die.
I'll leave. So now we've met the owlbear. That's a very important thing you want to do in the early part of the game for very good reason. And that's one of the amazing things about how this game is constructed. You could easily miss that. Easily. And it changes so many things in the game. So, you definitely want to
As much love as I
check out
hold for Baldur's
all the
Gate,
nooks and crannies.
these frontiers delight me as much as any bustling street.
You can't be serious. This is a howling wasteland. I haven't even had a bath since the abduction. I must reek of the livid slime.
Sure, but think of the stories you'll be able to tell.
So I'm going to try animal handling again. Work. Good.
The dog lowers his hackles, his head tilted inquisitively. Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse. With a deep, heartbroken whine, the dog bows his head.
I am going to motion him to follow.
The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move.
And I'll hold up my hand so he can follow my scent to camp.
The dog sniffs your hand, his tail swung low in understanding. He knows how to find you.
I'll leave his master there for now. We're going to have to navigate across this river.
Impressive fight again. You should consider a new name.
Take it you have some suggestions?
The Wizard Wonder. Or how about the Master of the Weave?
Tempting. But I think we might already have the maximum number of theatrical titles.
Okay, Asterion, would you like to join us? These are weird little mechanical glitches in the game, but actually in the game quite and they don't follow each other and do what they're supposed to do.
No one stopped me yet.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you. Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
So I can let Will kill her. I can. But I'm not going to. So stand down, Will. You saw what I saw.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
You saw her thought she poses no danger to the sword coast.
You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach. But you already knew that. And you are...
I'm your ticket to curing the tadpole eventually.
Really now? First I catch a ride out of Avernus, then I stumble into a friend. Who's the goddess of luck again? I owe her a flower. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going.
So you want me to kill the people hunting you?
Don't worry, I'll lead the charge. But I could use your help. There's a lot of them and only one of me. After that, we can team up. Take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
Okay, let's do that. Sure, why not?
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Hang on though. Looks like you've got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
Alright, so let me go talk to Will about this. Something's fishy about this whole situation.
A devil and devil hunter standing shoulder to shoulder against a common enemy. Rather poetic, I think.
Okay, and let's talk to Will.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Someone set you on Karlach's tail. I'd like to know who this source of yours is.
I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats.
Gods, what now? Do you have a tax collector on your tail?
You're closer than you think. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Should I be worried about that?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
I thought we were going to see some real sparks fly between Will and Karlach. It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Seeing those two duke it out would be fun.
Okay, fair enough. So we are going to go back to camp now, and we are going to call it a day now that we have Karlach. I will probably greet her next time. We will talk to her next time and pick up right here in the next stream. Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it so far, and have a great day.